Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I wanted to talk to you all regarding an older Bitcoin miner that I have here. This is an S19J Pro 96 terahash model. And so you're probably wondering, like, Red Panda, why do you still have this? Well, I actually gave this away like a month ago. Congrats to Mr. Jeff Lee 1. I'm sorry I have not shipped this out to you. I've been wanting to make a video about it, and so here's the video. I know we've had a massive drop in the crypto markets recently. You know, Bitcoin went down to I think about 50,000 or 51,000. Now we've kind of climbed back up as of recording. We're at 56,000, 57,000 Bitcoin. So how does this miner stack up now in terms of, I guess, at-home residential miners, or maybe even like commercial miners that have these types of Bitcoin miners that are quite popular, but they're not really efficient anymore for Bitcoin mining, as there are obviously a lot of newer, efficient Bitcoin miners out today. And so that's something I want to compare regarding against this, I guess, S19J Pro 96 terahash model. And I did do a Bitmain firmware update where it does have the LPM mode, and so I have those results recorded. We'll do some comparisons, but my main thing for this video is just to understand, you know, the potential of these miners. And for myself, honestly, I'm trying to look for a bunch of S19J Pros that are cheap, you know, not necessarily $300 or $400, but I'm talking like $100 or something, you know, like back then when, you know, S9s, they were selling for about 50 bucks or even less back in like 2020, 2019. And then lo and behold, 2021 came about and S9s were selling for about $15 to upwards of $3,000. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys in the computer, and so I'll see you there right after a word from today's video sponsor, AltairTech.io. With their lightning fast shipping worldwide, hassle-free for US buyers, no customs, no VAT, just seamless service. AltairTech.io is your one-stop shop for all Bitcoin mining. They are not your typical brokers drop shipping from China. In the St. Louis area, they have a warehouse that ensures you get your orders quickly from their inventory, guaranteeing a superior buying experience. Trust and integrity are their foundation. With a 4.8 star rating on Trustpilot, they are among the top 5 out of 1,000 cryptocurrency service companies. Their customer service is unparalleled. They understand crypto mining products deeply and are here to help new miners set up and troubleshoot. They are dedicated, spending hours with customers if needed. Pleb miner friendly with no minimum order quantities ever. They empower home miners with no MOQs, flexible payment options including PayPal and credit cards, and support available in the evenings and weekends. Join the mining revolution with Altair Tech, fast shipping, expert support, and the community of miners just like you. Visit them today at AltairTech.io. Use coupon code RPM for 1% off your whole order. Link down below. Okay, so before I go through my theoreticals regarding this S19J Pro 96 terahash, obviously this thing is not making anything right now. You're actually losing money at 10 cent kilowatt hour if you were to mine this at around 10 cents. So anything higher or even lower, actually you're losing money quite a bit. I think if you had as low as 2 cents per kilowatt hour, you'd be making about $2.48 a day. But obviously not very many people have 2 cents. Let's see, 4 cents, you'd make it like $1.12, or, you know, around 6 cents, I think is around break even, or 5 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, so by no means is this thing a profitable machine, especially at residential electricity prices. So that's where I kind of want to have some disclaimers here. Okay, Bitcoin mining, in my opinion, is quite industrialized and has been actually for quite a while. So it's, you know, over time, it has slowly, naturally migrated away from residential or home miners. So Bitcoin mining is really out of reach for a lot of at-home crypto miners, which is a really sad thing to think about. And it's gone quite commercial and industrialized. But there's obviously the belief system here in the Bitcoin 4-year cycle that, you know, this is why I'm making this video, is because over time, do I believe Bitcoin is going to become, in terms of market cap, much higher than it is now? Yeah, totally. Right now, we're at what, $1.1 trillion worth right now. And you can compare that to a bunch of other companies that are out there. You know, gold is at $16 trillion market cap right now. So what's not to say that Bitcoin could go there, but that's obviously a big risk, something that you are wanting to invest in, obviously. But as well, there are huge corporations, big industrial miners that are expanding. You've probably heard a lot of Bitcoin mining entities that have announced that they're going to expand into the double or even triple digits exahashes of Bitcoin mining hash rate. So it's going to become obviously a lot more competitive, and it's going to phase out the residential miner. So with all that said, let me go through now, okay, this S19j Pro 96 terahash model. All right, so the LPM mode here that I can achieve on this thing is about 70 terahash at about 1,883 watts. So that's a 26.9 watt per hash, or joules per terahash of efficiency. As we go up here, we obviously have a little bit more efficient models like the S19j Pro 104 terahash model, which can do about 84, about 2,100 watts, and then 25 watt per hash. But as we go up, there's obviously, you know, S19K Pros, right? We're getting into the 23 watt per hash efficiency range, even 22 if you do, you know, custom firmware and voltage control, all that kind of stuff. As we go up, we have the S19j XP, we got S19 XP Hydro models. As we go along, we got What's miners here hitting up to 20 watt per terahash, and as we go down, we got the infamous Bitmain S21s that can hit up between 17 to 18 watt per terahash. And then more so recently in July, there was a release of the S21 Pro, which is quite efficient, and it can do about 14 to 15 watts per hash. And then as we go up, we got the big boy S21 XP models, which are not released yet until I think end of this year or next year, beginning of next year, 2025. So they're hitting up 12 to 13 joules per terahash, which is really efficient. But why am I talking about these older models here, like S19j 96 terahash or S19j Pro 104s? You know, the reason why I talk about these is because I just did, you know, just a little bit of math, because as of right now, these things are not making any money at all. And my belief system here is, which is going to be totally dependent on how much more hash rate is going to come on. It's going to be it's going to be a lot more difficult because, again, a lot of Bitcoin mining entities have announced huge expansions, okay? So they're going to be scaling a lot more power, a lot more Bitcoin machines, and so that's going to increase the network hash rate for Bitcoin as we go along over the next couple of years here. But as I did a little bit of math here, just for fun, okay? This is something where I went to What to Mine. And so as of right now, even on low power mode, which we can get a little bit more efficiency on this S19 96 terahash, it's losing right now $1.72 at 10 cent kilowatt hour. At my electrical rate right now where I am, I'm at about 8 cents. So if I were to, you know, use this where I am, I'd be losing only about 82 cents. Okay, so that's really not that bad. So how much in terms of the Bitcoin price needs to be in order for this S19j 96 terahash model to be profitable for me? Well, let's just do some fun little thing here. I'm on What to Mine, and you guys can go here as well. Just go to the Bitcoin calculator, you put in your hash rate, you put in the power that you can get at the wall, put in the cost of your electricity, and go to town with the BTC value here. Okay, so let's just say Bitcoin goes up to 65,000 from here. Hit calculate. Right, we're at 57, right, 56, 57 as we're recording this video. So right now, if Bitcoin was 65,000, I would still be losing 40 cents at 8 cent kilowatt hour. Of course, if I had lower, like let's say 6 cents per kilowatt hour, then this thing would be profiting 50 cents only. But my belief here, and what I'm thinking, okay, this is not financial advice though, okay, so what if Bitcoin went to 120,000? Let's just say, okay? And I'm not equating here the difficulty, all right? This is obviously gonna go up, but I'm just saying here, over the next year, if the Bitcoin 4-year cycle holds true, 2025 should be the year, as we are in the 4th year, would be the 4th year Bitcoin cycle. Then, you know, this S19j 96 terahash could make about $2 a day, over $2 a day, or in terms of revenue, it would be about $6, but then you have a power cost of $3.62 at 8 cent kilowatt hour. My cost per kilowatt hour here, then this thing would make a little bit. Then would this machine be a you know, it would be profitable, yes, for me. But if I were to sell this thing on eBay, would it be worth more than 100 or wherever the prices of these things are now, a couple $100? Potentially. But this is where I think as we go along in, you know, in the cycle, potentially, what's not to say Bitcoin could be, you know, maybe $150,000 per Bitcoin. And I believe if I did the math there, that would be about a 3x from here. Okay, about a 3x. So Bitcoin would have to be about $3 trillion market cap. All right, that would be around, you know, Microsoft, Apple. All right, what's not to say in the bull run potentially that Bitcoin could be around $3 trillion market cap. Then Bitcoin would be, you know, around $150,000 Bitcoin, right? And so if that were the case, just calculating here, again, I didn't change the difficulty, which is obviously going to go up by the next year, okay? This thing could make $3.80. All right, totally dependent on electrical costs, of course, but I'm just saying here, there could still potentially be value on these machines, but the biggest factor, the biggest risk is going to be how much more of these machines are going to come online. You know, is Bitcoin going to, you know, go up in market cap, you know, go up in price a lot further in the bull run? You know, these are all risks we're willing to take. And so right now, I haven't seen, you know, S19J Pros or 96 terahashes or 104 terahash models be, you know, 100 or, you know, $50 like the S9s were back in like 2019, 2020. So I'm just on eBay, recently sold here, right? Some people are buying these for about $356, $355, you know, $500, okay? So these miners here, this is where I'm thinking like, if we were gonna have a little bit further price action down, which I was kind of hoping for, but it looks like we've rebounded quite a bit here. We could drop tomorrow by the time you guys see this video. My thought process here is that I'm hoping, like, I was wanting to buy like maybe 10 of these things just to hold, not necessarily run, but just necessarily hold them for potential if there's gonna be price appreciation for Bitcoin in the future. Right, that's just my thought process of trying to do the like hardware, crypto mining hardware, you know, arbitration type of method, you know, buy low, buy these types of miners when they're not profitable, sell them when obviously the market is good. Same type of thing that we've experienced in 2021. Am I necessarily saying it's going to happen again? No, it's a potential, right? There's a lot of risks involved, a lot of factors involved here regarding for that to happen. But you know, that's something I'm thinking about with these miners, that if I find a good deal one day, you know, somewhere, if someone wants to sell me, you know, cheap S19J Pros or something, I could use these miners or sell them once the market does come back, you know, does well. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's just something I wanted to do here. You guys let me know what you think. Let's go back out to this miner. Okay, yes, so the S19J Pro 96 terahash model. Yeah, I don't know if this thing is going to be like the S9 of, you know, 2021, where those things were selling for like over $2,000, $3,000 at one point. But that was really based on, also the network hash rate for Bitcoin was much lower back then, difficulty was much lower, all that kind of stuff. So we just did some theoretical, like, what if Bitcoin went to 150K? What if Bitcoin went to 200K, you know, 300K, 500K? Then, yeah, these things will be selling for thousands of dollars, right? The S19J Pro models will sell for $1,000 if Bitcoin is going to go up that high, right? That's really the belief, I guess, system here, is that, you know, us crypto miners, or for anyone that's trying to do, you know, hardware reselling or arbitration type of thing, you know, that's it. That's really it. The game of buying these low when they're not profitable and then selling them when, you know, things are good again, right? Plenty of people do that as a business. Am I going to do that? Not necessarily. It's a potential, but I'm just saying that's something that I've been thinking of regarding these miners, but I did give this one away. So Jeff Lee, this is coming to you, my friend. Congrats to the winner. Congrats, and I'm sorry for delaying the shipment, but all right, my friends, I'll see you all in the next video. Please let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think we are going to come back to a time when these are the S19J Pros or S19J models are going to come back to a time when these are profitable and we'll be able to flip these for whatever amount higher than what it is obviously now. All right, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.